Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
He ain't going nowhere.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Set, ready, 90, Wolf.
I'm coming.
You better get
I'm
ready,
coming. Mike, 55.
This is Gordon. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Mike, 53. Recon, 132.
They'll run on first down. Gordon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one good for 37 yards. From the 2, here's first and goal.
53's Mike. Here we go.
Mike, 53. Mike.
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
That's how you get fired up, baby. That's how you get fired up.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Get this.
Mike, point.
Throwing on first down is Allen. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
Be afraid of me.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Bradley Chubb came in and got him.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
And that is incomplete.
Normally, you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
They're not ready for this. They still playing.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. All right, there's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he's going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Broncos score. K.J. Hamler, 32 yards. And the Broncos will extend their lead. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, a short pass like that. But, boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence. Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And open down the middle of the field. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 41-yard line. That one good for 14 yards. And it'll move the chains. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Set a tone.
A carry now for McKissick. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Way to go, defense.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Allen, and he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick. Thus, inaccurate, incomplete.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Now a give right side. It's Gibson. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Bronco 80. Remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's
Hey,
Allen.
watch the slant. Watch the slant.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. From 10 yards out. And Washington able to make this a close game again. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Hamler now to return it. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Here we
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On first down, it's Gordon. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Throwing his lock on third down. Got a man, it's Judy complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
Here we go. Ken Lobo. Not here. Mike 55. Mike, set go.
Here's Locke to throw.
Check curls, check
Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And out of bounds right around the 20. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. To throw again on second down. Locke, he'll get that complete to Albert O. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
And that'll be incomplete. The former first-round pick, Kareem Jackson, there defensively.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing is Allen on third. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It's caught inside the 25. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Allen. Got an open man. It's Harmon. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
Hey, Mike.
A final shot before half for Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action.
Time to go to work. Let's go.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports.
And the Mile High Air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And they had a nice little drive going last time through the interception in the red zone.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Will they make up for it?
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
Give them 32 on the play.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. On play action, Allen connects here with the tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 16. A very solid gain of 27. That's caught. It's Thomas. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
You got him.
7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
2nd and 3 from the 9.
18 Cardinal.
It's our field.
From the gun, it's Allen. He rifles one that's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it past the 10.
It's the NFL on EA Sports coming to you now from the foot of the Rockies in Denver, Colorado. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Ready.
45. Mike, 45.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
45 is the Mike. 45.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Set. Ready. 90. Wolf. Check the outs.
45, Mike, 45.
Block gonna throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And the ball is knocked out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Watch tight. Tight end right. 4 down. Check, 45. Ready.
They'll run on first down. Gordon. And he's got some space here. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 34 yards there and a first down.
I love everything about that run, except for maybe a couple of things. You got to wonder, do you fight a little harder to get into the end zone instead of going out at the 2-yard line? And I know one thing. The fantasy football guys, they are not too happy that he went out of bounds there instead of trying to get into the end zone.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
You better be ready. Don't be scared.
First and goal, Melvin Gordon. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. They were able to stop him at the line on first down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the second try.
Fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Man left.
And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, That's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Lock. He'll get this one to Patrick. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd?
Mike 20, Mike 20.
Lock working out of the gun. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking to go back to Sutton there, and it's 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
To throw again. Lock. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
We can't be stopped. You see me out here? That's right. We can't be stopped.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Double tight. 4 down.
Gordon. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Jerry Atauchu brings him down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, let's go. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Shotgun snap to Lock. Escaping the pressure right. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Throwing on first down is Lock. Screen pass to Lindsey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. 8, read.
There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Gotta do better.
On first down, Lock. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. The 40, the 20, 10, 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Here we go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 25. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They run it here with Gordon. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Greystone travel. Greystone travel.
Long day. That's going to be a long day. Kill.
From the 17, Locke sets up the screen to Gordon. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
On the double. The mic, boys, 47. Topper.
Man, I got you. Man.
Ready, go.
From the gun, it's Locke. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. And McManus able to put it through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Locke. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down.
Here we go.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Keep playing hard.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. Business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Locke throwing on target to Fant. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, Mike 20. Here we go.
From the gun, Locke. He'll find Lindsey here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Let's go.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. On the tackle that time, Shelby Harris.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Mike 20. You're trash.
Mike 20.
From the 16, Locke. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially.
We
know that he's probably...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I'm going to hit you.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway.
There we go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
I'm coming. Hatch it. Hatch it.
Buzz.
Let's start the third quarter on the ground with Gordon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike.
On the ball.
On third down, Block powers through him. That's complete. Okuebunam. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to run. This is Gordon. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Come on, fellas.
It'll be a gain of 4. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Gordon. He's got a first down and then some in midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
On the ready.
47. Mike's 47. Double dog. That's the way.
Ready, go.
To throw it is Lock. He completes this to Sutton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want one victim to themselves.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
It's coming again.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Check, 47. Better bring it.
Lock going to get this into the hands of Gordon. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down, it's Gordon. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open.